Oh, DD. Oh, what it is? Oh, DD. What it is?
I need it. I need it. I need it.
We interrupt this YouTube video to bring you another weekly episode of Articulated Ninjas Action Figure News. It might be 10 p.m. Do you know where your action figures are? What's good, everybody? Articulated Ninja here, and let's go over some of the most recent 6 to 7 inch scale action figure news, for the most part from like the last week or so. Of course, we are on the Find My Figures Instagram page. This is my wife's page. She runs it with our girlfriend.
How can I be homophobic?
And let's start off with the third party stuff. Like always, we gotta go straight into 5K finally revealing the Rage Toy Samurai Force, the Crossbow Master Summer, aka that's Mikey, and the Rave Toys custom kit. And this looks awesome, man. All the turtles in this line I have just absolutely loved, but of course this one looks like it's easily going to be the best one, because they increased the articulation. Prior turtles did not have a arm swivel right here. This just overall looks like it has more articulation. Double hinged arms. I don't believe Leo had double hinged arms. We have a thigh swivel right here. Overall, the articulation just definitely looks stepped up here. This looks beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful.
You got me.
And here is everything that you get with the Crossbow Master, and I like it. I like the mask. I like the little hair at the top. Everything about this I'm just really enjoying. And then if you get the custom kit as well, this is beautiful. The skateboard literally has thrusters on it. He comes with a spray can with the little spray effect, his headphones, flame effects for the skateboard. This is absolutely gorgeous, man. And if you go to 5ktoys, the combo is $57, so the figure is $42 and the accessory pack is $20. I definitely locked in that combo. I had to pre-order that. The ETA is Q3 and Q4 of 2024, so literally right around the end of summer, Halloween, Christmas time. Hopefully we will have this guy in our hands. I love the way he looked. Look at the writing on the board. This Mikey looks absolutely beautiful. And right here from this shot, you guys can see we do get detailing underneath the board. Look at his nunchuck effects with the smiling face, and I guess this is why he's called the Crossbow Master or whatever. But look at the arrows on his wrist. These accessories look absolutely beautiful.
That's a W to me.
I love the accessory packs that they actually put out. And look, here's a good picture so you guys can see. No, these guys definitely had nowhere near the amount of articulation that Mikey is going to have. It sucks. I hope that they reissue these two with more articulation maybe later down the line. But not only does he have more articulation, but he's also pinless. Look at these big circular pins on the older guys. No, it looks like Mikey will be completely pinless and have way better articulation, man. Absolutely love it. And also, just sticking with some of the third party stuff, we have the G Project Toys weapon set for the Mafex Winter Soldier. This sniper looks absolutely nice, man. Beautiful. It comes with a light machine gun, semi-automatic pistol, automatic rifle, the grenade launcher. This overall, man, this thing just looks really nice. The MSRP is $40, so it is kind of pricey, but I do feel like the quality is there, especially for these damn blood effects. I want it mainly for these blood effects. And as you guys can see right here, you can actually load the shells into the grenade launcher. Absolutely awesome, man. Look at the way these blood effects look around the waist or around the neck area of any figure. Look at this. This is sick. For a swordsman or something like that to be behind him like he just slashed him, absolutely beautiful, man. I love how this looks. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. I'm not a fan that it's $40, but it is. The pre-orders are currently available on Toys Metaverse, and the ETA is July or August of 2024. So once again, right around the corner. I wish it was a little bit cheaper, but when it comes to these import things, man, if you're in the game, you already know how it is, especially with these guns that you can disassemble and actually load the shells into, and all of it looks really cool, man. I'm excited for this. Also, Jack's Dough Healing Chamber. The pre-orders are currently available on the Omni store, but this is a limited release of only 500 items. The MSRP was $229.
What the hell is going on?
Which is wild to me. It's not like it holds real water and actually bubbles. At least to my understanding, it doesn't. But the MSRP was $299, but it is currently on sale, or at least it was at the time of this recording, for $129.99. Now $129.99, look at how big this thing is compared to, you know, some standard SH Figuarts figures. I can see it. I still want it to be a little bit cheaper, but $129 I can get behind. I can see a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans really enjoying this for that price. $230 for this glorified throne with a bubble dome. Yeah, not necessarily for me at that price.
So fucking tired of this shit. Fuck this shit.
But if it doesn't matter to you, if you're happy with it, if this is something that you're interested in, it is really nice that we are getting these types of options, man. So this looks really, really cool. And just sticking with the Dragon Ball Z third-party stuff, the pre-orders open soon on 5ktoys. For this, I believe he will be labeled Fenrir, but when he's released I will let you guys know. But oh my god, man, I might mess around and order 2 or 3 of these figures, because we all know the price of the SH Figuarts Brawly.
That is blasphemous.
Absolutely ridiculous. At least if you want the one in the more Egyptian godlike outfit, the original OG Brawly outfit, price is stupid, absolutely stupid. This is our chance to get one at a good price with good quality. So I am super excited to get this Brawly. The head sculpts to me are looking nice. I'm sure some people can nitpick and be like, oh, hair's too spiky, or it's too long, or it's too short. It's good enough for me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and stress the hair. Just give us the damn figure already, because sometimes it takes forever for them to put stuff out.
Yeah, we know.
Also, sticking with the third-party stuff over on 5ktoys, the Hasuki, I probably said that shit horribly wrong. The Hasuki cloth kit jacket and skirt set is available for anybody out there that loves these types of figures. They look like more Figma scale to me, and you know, just the typical anime high school type of college looking girl. And the clothes look really nice. They do look tailored fit for these types of bodies, but they're just $15 each, and this is over on 5ktoys right now. So people have been really stepping up their game when it comes to cloth goods in general. I wish I could just fast forward time and see where we will be at 10 years from now in terms of cloth goods. Also, we have the Solo Wing Studio, the Troop Leader. Now, this is from an anime that I did not start watching. The name escapes me right now. I cannot remember the name of it right now, but the MSRP is $62, and the ETA is May or June, so literally right around the corner. Man, I wish I could remember the name of this anime, and I'm sure someone's gonna comment in the comments and let me know the name of it. But it looks really cool, man. The amount of accessories and everything that you get here for $62, basically double the price of a standard domestic figure nowadays, which is around $25 to $30 depending on where you're at and where you buy it. I say double that price, but look at everything you get here. Also, Snail Shell has finally shown off one of the next females in this line. This is the Pumpkin Princess. I do not believe this is a reissue. I believe that this is new. Pre-orders are currently available on 5ktoys. The MSRP is $107. The ETA is Q4 of 2024. If you enjoy the Snail Shell figures that usually are shaped with some amazing curves, she looks really good, man. It looks like she's gonna fit right in to others if you have them, or maybe this could be the starting of the line for you. My favorite thing about her though, aside from these curves, damn, she don't even look like a tall figure too. She looks short. They stacked her up with curves.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to
my favorite thing aside from the curves, see, I got distracted, is definitely the faceplate with the mask, like the pumpkin mask. That looks really, really nice. And I like the interchangeable hair, or the articulated hair pieces that she actually does come with. Of course, the bot piece that she comes with, like this robot type of armor, does look really nice as well. And so do her weapons, man. That looks really, really cool. MSRP $107. ETA Q4 of 2024, so right around Halloween time. And this looks like this should definitely fit the Halloween theme, so hopefully it does come out around that time. And word through the grapevine is, and even when I went to Storm Collectibles website, they did not have Mortal Kombat as one of their listed brands or IPs. So I really wonder if the Mortal Kombat line is done with Storm Collectibles. Which is, it's just super disappointing, especially that I've been advocating for years to get more female figures, and we finally get one, which was Shiva. Mine's had a QC issue. We finally get one, and now all of a sudden that looks like it's going to be the only female ever released in the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat line. So it's just disappointing, man. But like I said, this hasn't been completely confirmed yet, but we will see. I wish that, you know, another company, a real 6-inch scale company, would pick up this damn license. Valorverse, Jada Toys, just someone else would pick up this license, man. Yo, and let's get right into the man, Ramen Toy, man. He is the man of the hour right now, because this man has just been dropping bombshell after bombshell when it comes to these vehicles, man. Like, he posted this on the Ramen Toy Instagram, as well as, you know, videos on his YouTube channel. Go check it out if you guys have not. But this van, to me personally, does look really, really nice. I posted about this on my YouTube community page, and the early bird prices for just a basic black and white start at $99, and the alpha versions will come to about $150. And I think things are subject to change and can change. I just want to see the whole layout of everything. I don't think that $99 price is bad, especially considering what's currently on the market, and, you know, him not being the biggest company. Like I always say, man, when it comes to vehicles, I feel like companies really need to avoid that $250 price range. Stay away from that price range as much as possible. Don't go there. And it looks like, once again, he's smart enough to not go around that $250 price. I'm assuming that the alpha version, because it says the alpha versions will come to about $150, I'm assuming the alpha versions may be something more like this. Maybe with some accessories or something, I don't know, just painted like this, as opposed to the basic black and white. I will 100% be trying to get my hands on these vans in all colors, because I love kit bashing, man. But $100 for a huge basic black van that we can make it be whatever we want it to be.
I need it. I need it. I need it.
Yeah, sign me up. And of course, we can sit here and harp on $99 for a basic blink van all day, but Hasbro and other companies are selling quads and four-wheelers, just a basic ATV, for $60+. That's wild.
This is spitting right now.
Here you get an entire van, sliding doors, opening doors, the back doors open. This thing looks bigger than a Vamp, like, for the same price. But you guys can see the scale right here is just absolutely perfect for our domestic 6-inch action figures. And another thing he posted which went crazy, which was his tank, man. They posted, this is all just a part of his armored vehicles line, and this will be launched and I guess showcased during Joe Fest of 2024. And it says right here that they'll have different options available. And right here is another tease to what looks like something else. I don't think that is a part of the tank. I think that's actually like another car, another vehicle.
She smiled at me. I don't really know what it means.
But like I said, this is all a part of Ace's, or I should say Ramen Toys armored vehicles line, man. And you guys really loved what I did with this Ramen Racer on my channel. So hopefully I'll be able to get some more of these vehicles on my channel for you guys to enjoy. This looks absolutely beautiful. I know technically he also showed this off too. A lot of people are saying, hey, the tank should be bigger, or this, that, and the third. And
Shut your
there's tons of things that either haven't been really in scale but they still fit in nice, or tons of things that won't be able to be in actuality complete perfect scale. And I'm glad, because I don't live in a damn mansion. Just like I really wouldn't want an actual in scale cat's lair in my house, because it would, at that point, it would have to be my house. I'm okay with it, man. I don't want a giant or a huge tank on my shelf where I'm already struggling with space, and it seems like everybody that I talk to is also struggling with space. So I'm happy with this. This is, to me, it would look great with CoverGirl. It reminds me of like CoverGirl's Badger, or just a smaller type of tank. But I'm loving all the options that it looks like we're going to have with this vehicle. Also, this just in, literally just in as I'm recording this, man, he's still posting. You guys can see right here, 1 hour ago, it says the final boss. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Twin barrel plasma cannons, AV armored vehicle. This looks like something also that will be debuted during Joe Fest of 2024. Now, the base of this does look very similar to, yes, just looking at it first glance. Okay, so I'm just looking at the mold. It looks like the base is the same, but the top part is different. I'm fine with that, man. Give us different top pieces, reuse the mold if you need to. This is a pretty big mold, you know what I'm saying? We see companies reuse and repaint all the time. However he can be creative and give us different options, the better, because you guys can see right here, this top part is totally different from what he just posted, which is this one, and this looks really nice. I love this in the front right here. Hopefully that's something we actually get. Look at these options with the missile launcher right here. Hopefully 2 figures can actually fit right there easily. This just looks really, really nice, man. I can't wait to see these reveals, you know, once Ramen Toy finally does reveal them, man. Hopefully all companies just stay away from the $250 or more for especially standard vehicles. Now, this so much is not a standard vehicle. This is a tank, helicopters, planes, or whatever, and I understand they're going to be more pricey than cars, but just in general, just try to stay away from the $250 price range, please. Just a PSA to companies, because you start to enter RC territory around that price. But shout out to Ace. You guys see he's doing really big things over there with his armored vehicles line. I cannot wait to see more. I'm hype.
That's a W to me.
Okay, now getting back to the third-party companies, I don't consider Ramen Toy a third-party company, especially with how well known he is now at this point, and his catalog and everything that he's already put out. But I almost forgot about this. Getting back to third-party companies, over on 5ktoys, it looks like we are finally getting a Prowler action figure from Good Toys 12's 1/12 line, and the MSRP is 102. ETA is Q4 of 2024 or Q1 of 2025, so right around New Year's time, basically. Maybe before, maybe after. To me, it doesn't look bad at all. This face looks kind of big, like this faceplate. I can't remember if it just looks kind of wide to me here.
Oh, okay, goddamn.
But the body, everything on it, to me looks, it looks decent, man. It looks really decent. I think it's just the angles, because his arms look kind of long right here, but I think it's the angles that, you know, they have him posed at. But this face to me looks really, really accurate. The sculpting, the detail on the clothes, everything else looks really, really nice. Hopefully we get more photos and pictures than just these. I'm not a fan of these like that. I just feel like the proportions are kind of off, but that may be just because of the angles and the way that it was shot. But overall, I'm a huge fan of this face, especially with the armor still on the side. This looks really, really good. Hopefully they beat Marvel Legends to the punch, man. You know, I do think Marvel Legends should definitely try to get those Miles Morales Spider-Verse figures out sooner rather than later, because I'm sure a ton of companies are gonna start putting stuff like that out, third-party stuff. And speaking of Marvel Legends, they did show off the Wasp and the Giant Man 2-pack. Now, a lot of people are happy and excited about it, and I'm just like, hey, it looks nice. It, like, to me, it doesn't look bad, especially if you did back the HasLab. I think that this is going to go very, very well with the HasLab. You know, some people are saying, hey, it should have been included, but the shitty thing about it being included with the way Hasbro does their businesses is anything in a HasLab, for the most part, we supposedly are never supposed to see the light of day again on that specific item, the way that it was presented in that HasLab. So if these figures would have been locked behind the HasLab, I'm sure people would have felt some type of way about that. Not necessarily me, but it is a shitty practice, and I just think either way is a lose-lose, man. It sucks. Like, they really just try to latch onto the FOMO and everything, but This doesn't look bad to me. I see a lot of jokes that her face looks just like Amber Heard's, and I think Amber Heard has a very beautiful face, just a really shitty personality. But a very beautiful face. So I don't mind. I do not mind her face. Look, she looked good here to me. Like, she looked extra good. I love the definition in her arms and everything. Like, this looks really, really nice. I definitely don't have any complaints. Here's a good close-up photo of that face, and yeah, I'm getting a lot of Amber Heard from that face. But the MSRP is $49.99, and I think what has most people excited is just the coat. Like, mainly everybody just praising the coat. And it's like, okay, it looks cool. It definitely looks cool. But when it comes to SH Figuarts, they finally revealed their Yu Yu Hakusho, Yusuke. And I think he looks nice, man. It looks very screen accurate to me. Of course, I'm not really like nitpicking or nothing. I love this hair right here. I absolutely love that hair. But this looks like the Yu Yu Hakusho that I remember. And the base body looks really cool too. I kit bash, so I might pick up this base body just to go in my Street Fighter collection with my Jada Toy Street Fighters, because this just looks like a martial artist base body. But they finally showed this off, and I think this looks really nice. The pre-order should be opening soon with more information. SH Figuarts also showed off their Naruto Uzumaki, and they tried to play us, man. Like, they told us, hey, the next figure is gonna have cloth goods. A lot of people were hoping, including myself, that would be Tsunade, but it does not look like the case. It looks like another damn Naruto.
Bro.
I am so tired of another Naruto, similar to the Dragon Ball Z line, another Goku, another Vegeta. I'm just tired of it, man. And this Naruto doesn't look like too much of a difference than the previous ones. Maybe it is new, maybe it is new sculpting, different wrinkles, and put these resources into another figure, man. I think people at this point have Naruto and Sasuke fatigue, especially for versions that you have already given us. And the biggest downside to this figure for me, like, this pose looks beautiful, but how do you include this pose with no frogs?
Out of pocket for that shit.
Where are the frogs? Where's Ma and Pa? Like, we need those sage frogs to go with this Naruto. So whoever got a 3D printer out there, you know what I'm saying, that'd be an easy cash grab. Everybody loves those tiny little frogs. They're literally like the size of his hand. Like, they could have easily thrown that in here, but it does not look like it's a part of the accessory list at all.
This nigga had one job.
And that shit is sad, man. Like, look at this. No frogs. Could have easily been on his shoulders. I feel like that would have made me and a lot of other people get way more enticed to actually purchase this figure. Not only for the cloth robe, updated buck if it is, but to have those legendary sage frogs. It would have been beautiful, man. But they dropped the ball, in my opinion, on this. You know, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about McFarlane, because it's like every week this guy has to show off something new. And I know it sucks that we get so many Batmans and so many Supermans, but I do feel like that does increase the budget to give us some more obscure characters like this Zaz right here. It looks like a McFarlane figure, let me just say that. But I think the fact that he's even including a Zaz in his line is very McFarlane-like, and I think that's really cool, man. I love when companies can include obscure figures in their lines. I can't remember the last time we got a Zaz figure. Maybe it was back with DC Collectibles and the Arkham series or something like that. Maybe that. I'm still not even sure about that. But at least we are finally getting another Zaz figure. If there was one even back then. I think there was, but I'm not sure, but it is cool. And speaking of McFarlane and vehicles, he did show off the DC Direct, the Batman the Animated Series, the Joker Mobile. This thing, to me personally, looks absolutely beautiful, especially for the price of $59.99.
Whoa! Unstoppable!
It looks like it has lights too. Yes, it does have lights for $59.99.
Yes, sir! This is spitting.
I feel like you cannot beat that. It is scaled for 6-inch figures, so especially if you have the older DC Collectibles, the animated line, and you know, McFarlane I believe has also released some 6-inch scale figures. But for the most part, whether you collect Mayfex, the old DC Collectibles, DC Universe, this looks like it will go in scale with that stuff perfectly fine. I'm excited to get this. This is something that I will definitely be trying to pick up if I can. The lights on the front and the inside do look really, really nice. Look at this, man. Absolutely cool. I'm pretty sure that we wouldn't get something like this with lights in it from Hasbro. I don't see it, man. The scale of this has to be similar to the Vamp. I cannot wait till I get this to compare it to the Vamp. And sure, the Vamp comes with a figure. I get it. But look at the price of the Vamp. I'm pretty sure this is bigger, but the price of the Vamp was $100 and it didn't have lights. How much would Hasbro charge for something like this with lights, with their premium flickering lights? Comment down below, let me know how much you think Hasbro would charge for this Joker mobile with the lights and everything in it, because we know for a four-wheeler, an ATV, they want $60.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, don't forget the figure. I guess the figure makes it all okay. But I am excited to finally add another vehicle besides the Batmobile to my collection. And speaking of more obscure McFarlane stuff, of course, we have the Page Punchers Gold Label exclusive pack right here. If this is something that you're interested in, if this, fits you, these comic sketch editions, and hey, this is an option. Looks really cool to me just from an artist perspective. Not really my thing, but I can appreciate it. Does look nice. It looks different and obscure. But so he said, please stop, McFarlane.
This nigga boy big boy.
Yo, I love when you guys comment on the Find My Figures page, man. Go follow Find My Figures on Instagram, because I do enjoy reading these damn comments and seeing what you guys are talking about, man. But of course, it's McFarlane, so look, surprise, we got another Batman. So this is the Dark Metal edition, maybe Gold Label Super Platinum, yeah, Gold Label Collector's Edition. The MSRP is $29.99. And look, when it comes to the price, especially when you look at the packaging and how premium he tries to make it look, and I don't have an issue with it. I don't have an issue with it at all. I just wish it included some more accessories. Look, we got no hands, no extra heads, but we do get a pretty high-class premium looking base and a stand. But it's another Batman figure to nobody's surprise here. And I almost forgot about this, man, but I gotta stop for a second. When I was growing up, Episode 1 was definitely one of my favorite Star Wars movies. So to finally get well articulated and detailed Jar Jar Binks, I'm low-key kind of excited for this.
Hell yes.
They will be releasing more information about this on April 26th. I will be excited to see what they release, because to be honest, I'm impressed. I'm definitely impressed with what I see here. The print on the skin, the eyes, everything here looks really Jar Jar Binkish to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm actually excited to finally get a Jar Jar in my collection.
Yes or yes? Yes. Oh, that's okay, yeah.
Amazing Yamaguchi has shown off their Ochako figure, and I have to say it does look really, really nice. I love that she comes with this throw-up face. I'm excited for this because the Figma one, that price is kind of crazy.
Stop it. Get some help.
And I don't have it, so I am literally missing her from my shelf. I cannot wait to order her, and I'm hoping with this reissue of Deku, I'm hoping that they did fix some of the QC issues that they had with him the first time around. And here, man, she looks so damn good to me personally. And Sentinel's Fighting Armor series has shown off their Sam Wilson, and I love this, man. I don't see a lot of people talking about this line, but I have reviewed quite a few of them on my channel. I am a big fan. I have almost every single one from the line that's ever been released. These are like really premium die cast figures. They are kind of heavy, but they feel like such good quality. I've never had any QC issues. All the ones that I've purchased have felt smooth right out of the packaging. They're such beautiful figures to hold in your hand. I am super excited to add this guy to my collection, especially with these articulated wings right here. They look absolutely beautiful. His MSRP is $100, so basically around the same price as the previous ones, and the ETA is July of 2024, which is right around the corner, man. Stay tuned. I will more than likely be showing him off on my channel or my Instagram page. And the G.I. Joe classified line has released pictures of their Tiger Force Wreckage and Tiger Paw ATV. The MSRP is $54.99. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. But people will look at this and be like, oh, it's because it comes with a figure. And I'm like, McFarlane's given us an entire Joker mobile with lights and everything for $5 more, and it's probably 2 to 3 times the amount of plastic as this ATV. So to me, figures just don't justify these high prices that we're having to pay, unfortunately, to get some basic ass vehicles from Hasbro. But what I will say here is I'm not the biggest fan of anything Tiger Force, but this figure does look really, really nice to me. I'm sure he's a lot of reuse and repaint here on the body, but I love this arm dagger that he has right here. I love the face sculpt and the paint. To me, the figure looks better than the quad. Oh, look, Ken Toys put the figure looks better than the quad. I was just about to say the same exact thing.
This dude is a genius.
Great photography, great lighting. They really captured, you know, how beautiful this figure is. That figure looks really, really nice, man. And to me, the figure looks so nice. I kind of just want to get this quad just to paint it all black. Like, I think an all black quad would go beautiful with this guy, but this guy looks absolutely beautiful. And I do love, similar to what they did with the Vamp and the figure that came with the Vamp clutch, I do love that his helmet looks like it's going to be the wider helmets, so you just place it on top of his head sculpt. I really like when they do that, man. But this figure overall does look absolutely beautiful. I like this a lot. And something else for us to talk about that looks amazing is this 1/12 scale Daryl Dixon action figure from Haya Toys. The MSRP is $89.99. We already know when it comes to Haya, they're an import company and they're usually pretty pricey, but this thing looks really, really nice, man. Like,
Somebody come and look at this.
Like, half of me wants them to start making Walking Dead figures, but then my bank account and my wallet absolutely does not. Look at this. Look at everything that this guy comes with. He stands at about 6.2 inches tall. So more on that SH Figuarts or, you know, import size when it comes to scale. But damn, man, that head sculpt, the accessories, his famous crossbow, everything about this Daryl Dixon figure I just absolutely love, man. So the action figure enthusiast in me wants more so bad, but my bank account is hoping that they do not.
What more do you want from me?
They do not go far with this line, because this looks a little bit too beautiful to pass up on, especially me being a major fan of anything zombie related. And also, man, just for some shits and giggles, this is not a 1/12 figure. This is a 1/6 scale figure, I believe. Company called Starman. And god damn, why can we not get figures like this? This is game accurate. Man. Look at this. This is 100% game. God.
Lord have mercy.
Yo, this is wild. The accuracy here is wild. I love it so much. I hate when companies try to water things down. This is not watered down at all. This is a modern Cammy, man. She looks absolutely amazing. And I mean, sure, there's tons of sculpt and curves here to appreciate, but it looks like even her hair is articulated, so there's probably bendy wire or something in there. It just looks absolutely beautiful. Now, I say all the time, when it comes to bigger scale figures, if you have a bigger canvas, you have more options, right? When it comes to art, you have more space, more room. It don't look like even a 1/12 scale company is ever going to give us a Cammy shape like this that is this revealing. Companies nowadays are just too worried about agendas and being canceled and stuff. No one wants to give us the real. This was absolutely beautiful. I had to show this off, man. I absolutely wanted to show this on the news channel. As soon as my ladies showed it to me, I thought it was beautiful, man. My thumb says, Lord have mercy. Jeff says,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, yo, this is wild. This is wild, man. And I didn't even show off everything on the Find My Figures Instagram page, guys. We are already pushing the time on these videos. I don't want to take up everyone's time. I just get excited and wrapped up in talking about these action figures. Shout out to all of my channel members, man. I just posted a private video for all of my channel members, which is a preview to the next big vehicle video that I have coming out. So you guys can get to it first, especially if you want to order it, because there's not many of them online. So shout out to my private channel members. Go go check out my newest preview to my vehicle video, man. The public video should be posted soon, man, but I gotta look out for my channel members because they support and look out for me. And another way to support is just comment and like, man. Comment and like. Comment down below if you made it this far in the video, man, because these do take some time to make, and I try to be conscious, try to respect everybody's time and not take too long and get through shit, but sometimes there's just so much stuff to get through, man. And like I said, I didn't even talk about everything on the page, so go follow the Find My Figures Instagram page if you have not already, and you guys can take a look at everything for yourself that has been posted within the last week or so in the action figure world. And you guys know when we can have a cosplay weather girl of the week, we do. And this week's cosplay weather girl is gonna have to go to Caitlin Christine. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm a big fan of Gwen Stacy. I like Gwen Stacy more than Mary Jane. I wish Mary Jane didn't exist in a lot of cases. She has one of the best Gwen Stacy cosplays I've ever seen in my life.
Hey guys.
Wanda?
It's Gwen, actually.
Oh, you know her. Very cool.
I'm from another dimension. I mean, another dimension.
Her as Gwen Stacy looks better than Gwen Stacy. Like, they would never cast this girl because she's too damn pretty. But now imagine Gwen Stacy with the same body as the mom from Mrs. Incredibles. Nah, I'm not lying.
That is blasphemous!
The same body as the mom from Incredibles. So guys, go check out Christine over on Instagram. She has tons of photos, tons of cosplays. Absolutely amazing. Comment down below if you made it to the end of the video and if you enjoyed my cosplay weather girl as well as some of these action figures, man. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about anything in the video. Thank you for tuning in to another Ninja News Weekly. It might be 10 p.m. Do you know where your action figures are?